Hi, everyone. Welcome. My name is Tharmila Rajasingam. I'm a real estate agent and a global team leader at EXP Realty. And today I'm here with my team partner and business partner, Jacob.shireman. And go ahead and introduce yourself, Jacob.
Yeah, my name's Jacob.shireman. I'm a realtor here in Houston, Texas, and digital marketing for about 14 years now, and run my own digital marketing for about 12 years now.
Awesome. Thanks, Jacob, for joining me today. Today, we're going to be talking about social media content for every type of real estate agent. And the reason why we came up with this topic is to talk about all the strategies that go into creating social media content. And just to give you a little bit of context about me, I worked in marketing for over close to a decade, and primarily in government and not-for-profit sector. And more recently, I got into working closely with real estate agents to help grow and scale their real estate business, and working on a level of giving them marketing strategies. And I realized that this is a really important topic because a lot of real estate agents, they're not digital marketers, they don't have background in marketing, and they were struggling with what to post on social media and figuring out how to get their brand to stand out with the many competition that is given in their market. So this is a really important topic, and there's a lot to unpack, and you'll see us throughout the next couple of days regularly coming on live and really unpacking the social media content in a way that for people to understand how to promote themselves online. And when Jacob and I were talking about this topic, to me right away what was so important, and I'm not sure if anybody saw, we recently launched a product called Karubi. It's a social media content platform for real estate agent, and it's really around creating content that is applicable for every kind of real estate agent. And no matter where you are in your career, it's really about dominating your market in a way, creating a compelling personal brand that gives you quite the market share and competitive advantage over other real estate agents in your market. And it's really about giving you access to strategy in a way that you don't have to go searching for it. You don't have to do the guesswork, really. And yeah, go ahead. I thought you want to say something.
No, it's exactly what it is, because a lot of real estate agents just don't know what to post. They're taking all kinds of help to figure out social media, but they don't have a consistent way to post and what type of content. I'm excited to talk about that today.
Yeah, exactly. And I think that when you think about creating social media content, often people think about, this is my personal brand, or I'm a real estate agent, I'm going to start putting content about me selling and buying properties. And that's great. But oftentimes what people miss out on as a real estate agent is that you're not only selling properties, you're selling the lifestyle of that community. So you want to take your content to the next level and start thinking about what is the best way for me to promote the neighborhood, the area that you're representing, in a way that people can feel and see what it would be like to live in that neighborhood. So your content has to relate to different types of people, whether they're at different stages in their life. Some people are single, some people are couples moving into a certain neighborhood. Are you supporting a neighborhood that is family friendly? Then you want to show places that is family friendly, for example, schools, etc. So your content has to be versatile and flexible enough that it's connecting to your audience. But one common theme here, I'm not sure if you've noticed, is that a lot of it is about audience. So creating content that is directed towards the audience that you're really going after. And Jacob, when you and I talk about creating content and strategy, putting together for our content platform, what are the things that you kind of look for when you were putting together the strategy? Since you and I really created this whole platform together, everything from writing captions, hashtags, because we have all these years in marketing, we work together. We realized for Jacob and I, we had agents that were in our group coming to us telling us that they were struggling with what to post, and they were spending 2 to 4 hours online. So we wanted to take that away and create a content that is really helping them out.
Yeah, I mean, it comes back to, there has to be a perfect balance of real estate versus you as an, and you have to remember, you're not convincing people that they need a real estate agent. Most people realize to buy or sell a home, they need a real estate agent. What you're trying to convince them is to work with you. So where a lot of people missed the mark that we saw is adding that personal touch, letting people know who you are and to see who you are as a person, and let them connect with you and want to do business with you. Again, you're selling a lifestyle. You're not selling homes. And why people, because homes are everywhere. Why would people want to live in a community, this specific city area? That's what we really focus on. The content is to add a good amount a personal touch, but also to share like your favorite hotspots and be able to network with local business. I think people forget that. We put in on some of these national holidays like Taco Day, and they really have nothing to do with business, but it's a great way to tag a local business to get your name to them, but to also leverage they have a following. Most people, when you post a photo of your food and you tag them in your stories, they immediately repost that story. They shared that. And so we wanted to focus on how we can incorporate all these agents who are on different career, how to get them to showcase them personally without being too personal, because some people are private, but also showcase that community and give that personal touch, because we want to showcase real estate agents as experts in their community. So a lot of that went into the factor of writing all these captions and hashtags and these strategies for each month.
Yeah, and also when you're thinking about creating content that is compelling, that is relatable, but you also want to, it's not just about posting content, but it's about how often you post them. One of the big issues that real estate agents thinking about idea on what to post is one thing. Now having to actually post it and figuring out what that content will look like is another. Crafting the content. So thinking about what to post is the strategy. Now putting the content together. So what's the images that's going to go? What is the copy that's going to accommodate this image, and what are the hashtag, and what is the purpose of this content? So all of this is kind of really coming together. And when you think about it, now you are going to have to post every day, so it elevates the amount of time that is spent on trying to figure out what to post. So this is where the stress factor is for real estate agents. You could do it the first day, maybe the second day, the third day, and then now obviously the moment you start doing this, there's other aspects of your business that's going to fall behind. So how are you going to keep with the algorithm, make sure that the content that you're posting is allowing people to interact? Because the people, the more they see you post content, you're gonna appear in their feed. And remember, all of us, how many people are we following on Instagram? But I follow over upwards of close to 800 people. I don't see 800 people's worth of content every day. So you have to ensure that the people that you're connected to, that you're interacting with on a daily basis, you remain in contact with them by posting and working, helping the algorithm work for you. So make sure you have the right keywords, right? You're having the right content that's engaging enough so that they like, comment, and engage with you, and you keep it going. So that, like with anything, right? The touch points, the follow up is what works. So you want to be in their face, letting them know, hey, I'm a real estate agent, but giving them value as well. So it's not just about sold, 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 and listed, listed, listed. More working in a way for you to meet them halfway. You know.
Yeah, and exactly, because a lot of real estate are marked because they're when they go to post, they're just looking for stuff. They feel like they just got to fill up their feed. And the one thing that really misses the mark for them is that they don't have a purpose of what they're posting. They don't have an end result for that. What is the purpose? What do you happen? How do you want this to convert? They're just like, oh, I know I got to post, so let me just post this. And they're frantically searching and wasting 2 to 3 hours a day, is like what a lot of our teammates told us they were hours a day, not posting, just trying to figure out what to post. And that's an insane amount of time to take away from your business. And so that's the key takeaway is like, why are you posting? Because you can get content anywhere. You can get content, templates anywhere, but a lot of them don't have a strategy. It's just a quick tag and gives you content to post. But how does that help you in the end goal for your business?
Yeah, and the other thing about social media too is that it might not be the only prospecting method that you're using or lead generation method. So is there something else that you're doing? Then that's going to take away more time for you as well. So you just, one of the big advice I give people is that instead of putting on the marketing hat and thinking, oh, what's the best way for me to craft this content, which is why we came with this product, is to alleviate the guesswork. I think that's where the real trouble is, the effort. Usually it's always the effort. Then now you go into this spiral of thinking that, should I even make this content? Will people like this content? So you don't even know first what to post. And thinking of the other part is, how does this align with my goal of bringing these people back into my database? Like, do I put this content, and will they resonate with my content? Will they like my content? So you need to also test out your audience. So maybe that's by posting content that is relatable. But one thing that for me, Jacob, that is so compelling about this social media content platform that I highly recommend every real estate agent, whether or not you're a brand new agent, just got your license, or whether you're an experienced agent who's been in the business for a long time, but just quite didn't have the hang of social media yet. I think this is perfect. And I highly recommend you try this out, because one thing I love about this is customizable, is that it is meant for you to integrate your personal brand into it. And I think that is what's so compelling about this platform.
Yeah, because a fear that most people are going to have is if everybody's posting, what is another agent in my area going to have that same content? And that's the beautiful thing about this platform. There's so many options, even to each post, different template designs when there's templates. We give you options to even just record a video or use your own photos and make it unique. We're giving you the shell work and the idea of what to post, but you're able to customize it to your brand. Everything's super easy to edit in Canva, and so brand can stand out and be unique. And you really have a polished brand and polished social media, because I know that always drove me nuts when I work with new clients is their social media, their logo, their website, they all look like separate brands. And they never went together. And so this is a great way to make everything cohesive and to still be able to keep your brand on point with something that's super easy to edit.
Yeah, and the sad part is, and we touched upon this earlier, is that you can work so hard to put out content today, and then you, oh shoot, I haven't done another one yet, and then 3 days later you post another one again, and there's a disconnect between the content you just posted between the first to the second. And so at first is all over the place. The look
Mhm.
and feel is all over the place. So people, now that you post a content, people, your audience don't even know if it's you versus some other agent. And first, sometimes people use their brokerage logo in one aspect, and then they use their own branded personal branding logo in another template, all over the place. Things are disjointed, disconnected. So I think the most important is that repetitiveness of you putting out your content. It has a similar look and feel, has the same tone of voice, so that people can say, hey, this is the same person. I keep looking at this content. Wow, she has very compelling content. I want to resonate with this. And that's where you want to head to, in a way that you're able to relate to people, and whoever your audience is, right? Whether you're targeting investors or buyers, first time home buyers. So I think it's really important that you create content that's compelling, but then the part is that how do you get there? And then
Mhm.
and usually they sit there, you're making notes, and then you really never end up having to implement it, because you spent all that time trying to figure out what to post. And so I think we took all the issues and all the problems that exist in a real estate agent's career, and on a daily basis we eliminated that to create this product in a way to because you can keep taking all the trainings you want and you can keep learning, but it's really about implementing. So we took for you one thing, me, if you're watching this and you've had a meeting with me about joining our group, or if you're part of our group, I say this all the time: you will never complain about social media if you're part of our group.
Exactly.
No
We have too
excuse.
many
No excuse.
resources to complain.
Yes, there's no excuse. Every single we we're the marketing people. We worked in marketing for over a decade. We've done this. I My team and I were part of a team that worked on, we created a marketing plan, over 200 marketing plans for initiatives and events on a yearly basis. So I do this, and I manage our social media accounts. We write content, we reply to clients. This is something that a daily aspect of what I've always done, and this is where I've studied, this is where my experience is. And to me, this is second nature. It might not be for other real estate agents. So I'm not doing justice to my own team if I didn't give this value back to them. And same with you, Jacob. You do this on a literally on a weekly basis for your own clients. And
Mhm.
so I think now we were able to come together, create this marketing agency to help both of our clients, and create content in a way that we're able to resonate with people. But I think it's about giving that value, because we've done this for all these years, and I think we're doing it injustice if we weren't paying it forward, but also sharing some of our knowledge and doing the work for them. So we literally did the work for you. It's as easy as now copy and paste, and customize it to however you like. And I love, there's some agents in our group that are taking this and are really putting a really nice spin to it. I love the stories that they're writing about their family, and them really living the lifestyle in their neighborhoods. And I think that is what our product is about.
Oh yeah, and it's just to get the agent's voice out there. And like you said, I mean, so many agents, they're just wasting so much time, and then they're wondering why they have no leads, no deals, they don't know what to do. So it's the whole point is for you to get control back of your business in every area. Social media term lead generation method, and there's so many other, like you said, lead generation methods. that this is one aspect that we can easily get control of with them and help them put their social media on autopilot, so that way they're consistent, and it's one less hat, one less thing they have to worry, and they can easily quickly check off their to-do list.
Absolutely. And just lastly, I wanted to let you guys know that we're, just like I mentioned earlier on, we're going to be coming on a regular basis, folks, and we're going to be talking about social media content at a high level, really unpacking everything that you need to know in order to create compelling, engaging content online, and really doing it in a way that is relatable and it connects with your audience. So that's what we're going to be doing. So stay tuned and check out a lot of the ways that you can connect with us to unpack what this next couple of days are going to look like. We'll even show you what our platform that we put together, and a really insider look as to what you get. And then, Jacob, do you want to share some information how they can get access to this for free?
Yes, so you can go to our website, which is karuvi.social, and then we'll have a link down in the description. But everybody that clicks on that link will get a free 7-day trial just to take a look at the product. We even have a basic free version that gives you some templates and some strategy. It's not the full aspect, but it's enough to kind of get an idea of how the product works. And then all the information will be on our website. Like I said, we'll have everything that you need to know in the description below. But why not try it for 7 days and see if you like it?
Thank you. And I'll make sure to leave all of this information in the description below so that you're able to have access to it. Thank you, everyone, for joining, watching our content. I highly recommend you check this platform out and see how this can really help you. And we'll see you next time, because we're going to be here on a regular basis. So thank you, Jacob, for joining me from Houston. I am from Toronto, and I'm so happy that you're able to connect with us. Make sure you subscribe to our channel. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and we'll see you next time.
Bye, guys.